Hey, just Antoine here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How to do my time, the prison perspective. Just Antoine here. We are elated to be here and share this information with you. I go to prison at least once a week, sometimes more times, depending on what I'm on. I go to different units. And one of the things that I'm encouraging the inmates to do is get a 5 year plan together. Get a 5 year plan. How do you want to see yourself in 5 years? You may be incarcerated still, you may be free, but how does that 5 year man look? What is that 5 year man doing? Okay. What is that 5 year person doing? What kind of clothes are you wearing? What's your weight? I told them this past Sunday that I'm about 270 now, and I want to be 225. My 5 year man is 225. When I first started, I was 280. So um, I've lost some pounds. I ain't there yet, but I'm on my way to 225. And so those things, how is that person looking? How is my relationships with my family members, with my friends, with my coworkers, with those that work with me? How am I treating them? How are they treating me? One of the things that I've learned in this process is that um, people treat you the way that you view yourself. And so, how am I viewing myself? How am I viewing myself as my 5 year person? Right? How people are treat me? How do they look up to me? How do they respond to me? And so that's very critical in developing this 5 year plan, because once you develop that 5 year plan and you know how you're doing and what you're doing, you can see your house that you're living in, you can see the vehicles that you're driving and things of that nature. You can see the relationship with your spouse, your significant other, your children, your siblings, you know, all those things. I want you to get that picture in your mind of how you view yourself, what's going on in your life, and how you're responding. If you're still incarcerated, what type of environment are you living in uh, while incarcerated? Do you have favor with the staff and the warden and things of that nature? You have how much money you had on your books, and what type of classes have you already taken, and what skills have you developed since you've been in, and what kind of businesses do you have on the outside? What's your communication like with your family members on the outside, and things of that nature? And so those things that you want, you need to start working towards every day. And so once you break that down, um, and you start looking at that 5 year person, like I said, 270 now, and the 5 year person is 225. What am I doing on a daily basis to get myself down to that 225? Am I conducting? Am I going to the gym? Am I eating better? Um, because I'm gonna have to make some sacrifices today that 5 year man will appreciate when he manifests himself at 225, where he's able to dominate his son in basketball, when he's 10-year-old smelling himself and thinking that he can just overpower the old man on the court. That's not going to happen, right? Because my 5 year man is going to be very agile, right, and be able to hoop, run full court. And so that's how I view myself. The finances that I'm looking at. I'm looking at, laying on the beach with my family, and they're playing, kids are playing, and I tap my wife and say, "Hey, let's go play some volleyball, some sand volleyball." And we're on a 6 month vacation in wherever place, a sandy beach, uh, overlooking the ocean, wherever we want to be. Okay. And so that's my 5-year man. So what am I doing today? So the businesses that I'm building today, they need to be able to allow me to stay 6 months away from it, being with very little communication, because there's problems at the home front, right? I have people in place where I don't have to get called. I get an update maybe every day, maybe once a week, depending on what I got going on. So this is the life that you want to create. You want to create a life that your 5-year person, how you want to be, what type of mentality you want to have. I want to have several streams of cash flow flowing into my life, that I don't have to worry about finances, because I know it's just happening automatically, right? I've developed a strong self-talk that I talk to myself daily so that I can manifest that 5-year man. So, because as a man thinks, so is he. So those thoughts need to start dominating your thoughts. Whatever that 5-year person you want to be, it should start dominating your thoughts so that you can walk your way into that 5-year man, to that 5-year woman. It's a daily process. You're not going to get there overnight. But if you have a mindset to be there, you'll walk right into it. Because as a man thinks, so is he, so is she. And you'll find the way. The universe will open up to you and start giving you what you want. And so that's so exciting. That's so exciting. So you're doing your time. How are you doing your time? Do you have a plan in place? Some of us have ideas and things that we want, but we don't have any plan to go get it. And so you need to make a plan to go get it, and always scrutinize that plan. Make it a fluid document, a fluid plan, meaning that you can add to it. It's not final, but as you learn, as you grow, if you want to own your own trucking company, you need to start, learning about the trucking industry, learning where it's going. Where will it be in 5 years? Those type of things. Where has it been? How has it evolved? Maybe you could be in that innovation process of where it's going. But your 5-year man needs to know about it and be thinking about it today, wherever you want it to be at that point. And as things come to you, as you continue to work on that plan, work on that 5-year man, doing things today so that you can experience that what you want. A lot of times we don't know what we want because we haven't took time to think about what we want. And then when we know what we want, we can check our behaviors that will hinder us from getting there. Make you a 5-year plan and see that person, see yourself as that 5-year person, and your relationships and things that you're doing on a consistent basis, how you want to live, how things are flowing in and out of your life, your relationships and all that. And go to work. Go to work on it. And do something every day that 5-year man will appreciate the sacrifices you make today, because of the things that you're going to experience in your 5-year plan. Y'all be blessed. I'm just Antoine. How to do your time, the prison perspective. And we'll see you guys at the top. Bye for now.